Parkour is a method of training which consists from moving to a point A from a point B as fast as you can, as efficient as you can.
My name is Alexander. I have Ike Pocket.
Jonathan Ferland-Valois.
My name is Michel Todorovic.
Nicolas Joseph Carrier.
Simon, I'm from Quebec. I'm 17 years old and I practice parkour.
I'm from Quebec.
Close to Quebec City.
I'm from Montreal.
Quebec City.
Je me soucie presque pas de ce que les autres pensent de moi. Je connais mes capacités et je le fais par rapport à moi. Tout ce que je saute, tout ce que je fais, je le fais pour moi.
So he doesn't care about other people. All he does it for himself. So yeah, he doesn't feel any pressure. If he wants to do a jump or anything, he's gonna do it. And if he doesn't want to do it, or if it's too hard for him, like, he's human, so he's not gonna do it. What I'm doing in Vancouver, I'm just avoiding the winter, I guess. There's lots of snow in Quebec. It's like really too much. I can't do any parkour. I got here by hitchhiking, so I went all the way from Quebec to Vancouver. Took me 10 days.
A good spot for checking. Spot when I'm obvious, when I won't be bothered too much by police if they pass by. A place where car can stop, and then I just wait for cars to pass. I just like raise my thumb and wait. And when I get bored, I can throw rocks at stuff. The time that it takes for a car to pick me up varies a lot. Sometimes people they see with a big backpack, they like, oh yeah, a hitchhiker, pick him and like bring him further. It's always really appreciated. I used to do gymnastics. I started training at 10 years old. I did gymnastics during 11 years and I really liked gymnastics. I just didn't like competing. Something that really bothered me is that I couldn't do everything I want in my training. I want to develop my basic athletic abilities, but my trainers will allow me to do that much because it's not for competing. I was a national gymnast, but when I quit gymnastics, I don't think I gave up anything because it's just titles. Even winning competitions is just blurry. It doesn't really matter, like, because you're comparing yourself to others. It doesn't make you better real life abilities. I never believed in competitions. For me, like, the most important is what you can get for yourself, like being a better human. Maybe some kind of like inner peace in what you're doing. So whatever happens, you always feel pretty good, and just keep improving, just keep yourself interested in what you're doing. So I didn't really quit training. I quit like gymnastics, but I didn't quit training. And when I was in gymnastics, for me it wasn't about gymnastics, it was about training. So I didn't even really quit. I started looking for a place to sleep when the sun's going down. Depends also my environment. Like in a city, I don't necessarily need to do it before the sunset because there's light. But usually in the cities I sleep on rooftops, so I'm just gonna walk in back streets, find industrial rooftops, usually with a pretty tall ledge, so I can hide behind it so no one sees me.
You never injure yourself because you do a stupid stuff on your parkour, because you know if you can do it or you can't do it. Sometimes it happens, you try to do a small thing that you do every day, just you don't take attention, and you do it and you fall on the ground, you're, oh damn. Just I know it's really a big accident of parkour. Like sometimes just a twist of ankle or hips, stuff like that. You never broke a bone just when you try to do some stupid stuff.
When I'm in a more natural environment, I have to do it before the sun sets, otherwise I don't see anything, and it's really hard to find a place. When I see sun setting, I stop hitchhiking and just walk around, find a place for me to sleep on the ground. I want it not slushy, not muddy, pretty clean. I want it hidden because I don't want to be bothered, like if it's a private property. Usually it works pretty good because I don't have a big tent and I pack up early in the morning, so I'm not getting seen. My friends Alex and Simon, they didn't get as much luck in Winnipeg though. They got caught by the police sleeping on a rooftop, and the police like insult them, pass jokes like against Quebecers, and they handcuffed them, they held them at the point of the gun, and they even threw the bags off the rooftop and they broke the stuff, and they stole $20. So sometimes you meet very good, kind cops, good persons, but sometimes you meet assholes.
We're not embarrassed to fail in front of stronger people because they're always cheering you. Like, they know you've not been training as long as they did or not as hard as they did, but they're just gonna try to make you improve. So nobody's gonna be like, "Ah, you missed that jump, you suck, you shouldn't do parkour," or whatever. There's gonna be like, "Oh, that's okay, you're just retry it and you're gonna have it for sure." We're just encouraging ourselves to push our limits. You know that you're supported by people, like by your friends, and they make you really want to do it because they know you can, and you know you can, but you're afraid of doing it.
Yeah.
So they're just like, there's no problem there, it's just a jump, you can do it. We saw you do bigger things, so we're just trying to push each other.
Most of the time, I can get water, city water, stuff like that. Sometimes you get like into places when there's absolutely nothing, but I got a water filter. If the source of water isn't clean enough, I just pass it through the filter and it works pretty well. For parkour, exploration is a big part of training because it helps developing the imagination. Every time you find a new spot, you can find new challenges. You can always find different stuff to do, always different configuration, different environments. So it just helps you be able to do more stuff with that. And sometimes it can be really fun. It's just like you see a very cool rooftop, like a very nice building, you want to climb it, or just very nice configuration of like walls, bench, rails, anything. There's always stuff to do, and developing your imagination it gives you the ability of training anywhere. Like you don't need to go to a gym, you don't need to have specific setup. You just go around and your environment tells you what to train.
Join the wall fall. It's not just a wall, the roof can fall with the wall. Nothing is stable. The whole thing very easy to break. It's hard to see and easy to injure. I hate to the security guard. All the time we go a spot and we do a small jump and don't break the building, and we jump on the concrete. If I break the concrete with my leg, I'm so strong, seriously.
Canada, there are some parkour communities in pretty much every town. The biggest would be like every big cities, Montreal, Winnipeg, Toronto, Vancouver. There's lots of help between those communities. So sometimes one community could like invite another one to their city, so they're gonna show stuff to people, just practice together.